You are watching the English news of Binh Phuoc Radio, television, and newspaper. I'm the one with the latest news for today. Exemplary models help spread values of following President Ho Chí Minh's example. Binh Phuoc steps up management of labor subleasing activities. Prime Minister calls for World Bank assistance for strategic infrastructure projects. Vietnamese bread name among Australia's top lunch picks by ABC News. Promoting exemplary model with strong educational impact is key to effectively studying and following President Ho Chí Minh thought, morality, and lifestyle, said Secretary of the Binh Phuoc Provincial Party Committee Tôn Ngọc Hạnh at a conference reviewing 10 years of implementing Directive 5 of the Politburo.
Over the past decade, the campaign has become a routine part of activities within the province's party organizations and armed forces. It has been closely linked with emulation movements and campaigns, providing a strong driving force for building clean, strong, and exemplary party committees and comprehensively strong units. By integrating the goals of studying and following Uncle Ho with each unit's political task, the implementation of Directive 5 has yielded significant results, fulfilling 98% of targets for the 2015 to 2020 term and 95.2% for 2020 to 2025. Notably, 95.06% of party members have successfully completed their assigned duties, many with excellent performance. Emulation movements such as the Unit of 3 Best, the 5 Good Party Self, the 5 Good Party Member, and the Youth Union branch of 4 Goods and 1 Discipline have gained momentum across the party organization. These initiatives have become vital tools for combining political and military tasks with moral education, reinforcing the campaign to follow President Ho Chí Minh's example in every agency and unit.
Clean water for a green, sustainable countryside has been chosen as the theme of the 2025 National Week of Clean Water and Environmental Sanitation, according to Plan No. 169 issued by the Binh Phuoc Provincial People's Committee.
The week-long campaign will run from April 29th to May 6th and extend to World Environment Day, June 5th. It aims to raise public awareness on the importance of using clean water, protecting the environment, and maintaining personal hygiene. The plan calls for the active engagement of authorities at all levels, political and social organizations, and the public, with communication efforts taking center stage to highlight the essential role of clean water in health, life, and sustainable development. Beyond traditional and digital media, schools are encouraged to incorporate lessons on clean water and environmental sanitation into their curriculum to nurture positive awareness and habits among young people. Through this initiative, Binh Phuoc Province seeks to foster a proactive community in protecting water resources, promoting efficient and economical use, especially in the face of worsening drought and climate change. The campaign also encourages proper hygiene practices to help prevent disease and improve quality of life.
The Binh Phuoc Provincial People's Committee had issued a directive to strengthen state management of labor subleasing.
Authorities have been instructed to strictly enforce licensing and inspection in accordance with legal regulations. Public communication efforts will be enhanced to raise awareness among workers and businesses about their rights and responsibilities, helping to prevent violations in the sector. Inspections will focus on the list of jobs eligible for subleasing, deposit documentation, operating licenses, and the implementation of insurance policies. Violations will be strictly handled. Management data will be regularly updated and reported to the Ministry of Home Affairs and the Provincial People's Committee. The province also encourages the application of information technology in labor data management, aiming for the digital transformation of human resource administration in enterprises. With coordinated efforts from relevant departments and agencies, Binh Phuoc aims to tighten control over labor subleasing activities, ensure compliance with the law, and protect the legitimate rights of workers.
Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính hosted a reception for Mariam J. Sherman, World Bank Country Director for Vietnam, Cambodia, and Laos in Hanoi on May 15, during which he suggested the bank reform its lending procedures and conditions, provide policy advice, and support Vietnam in implementing strategic goals, particularly in infrastructure development with large-scale projects. The Prime Minister stated that the Vietnamese government always regards the World Bank as an important, close, and trusted partner that has provided great support and made positive contributions to the country's socio-economic development. Chính expressed his desire that the World Bank continue to share its experience and enhance support for Vietnam. For her part, Sherman affirmed that the World Bank supports and will accompany and assist Vietnam in this scheme, especially in its priority areas proposed by the country, including a $11 billion loan in the next 5 years. Expressing his hope to soon welcome World Bank President Ajay Banga to Vietnam, Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính agreed to establish a comprehensive strategic partnership between Vietnam and the World Bank. He said the two sides should set up a direct communication mechanism between the Prime Minister and the World Bank President to further promote practical and effective cooperation. National Assembly Chairman Trần Thanh Mẫn met with Thai Prime Minister Paetongtarn Shinawatra on May 15 during her official visit to Vietnam and co-chairmanship of the 4th Vietnam-Thailand Joint Cabinet meeting. Chairman Mẫn highly appreciated the important significance of the visit, believing that the trip will be an important milestone, opening a new phase for Vietnam-Thailand relations. The top legislator suggested that the two countries should take advantage of complementary advantages and free trade agreements to achieve the target of $25 billion in trade turnover by 2030. He also affirmed that the Vietnamese National Assembly will continue to improve the legal framework, create favorable conditions for businesses and investors of the two countries, and support cooperation initiatives in strategic areas. Prime Minister Paetongtarn stated that strengthening close cooperation between the two countries is very significant in the context of the current challenging regional and global situation. She proposed the two sides promote delegation exchanges and mutual visits, and expand cooperation between the friendship parliamentary groups of the two countries. Ho Cham Project Company Limited held a groundbreaking ceremony for a new 35-hectare subdivision with an investment of $1 billion at the Grand Ho Cham, a luxury resort complex in Xuyên Mộc District, the southern province of Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu, on May 15. The new subdivision of the Grand Ho Cham includes a system of 5-star hotels, resort villas, entertainment facilities, a casino, and an international convention and exhibition center. The project brings together world-class amenities such as the Bluff Golf Course, ranked among the best in the world, the only Las Vegas-style casino in southern Vietnam, and prestigious hotel brand. The groundbreaking of this project demonstrates Warburg Pincus' long-term investment commitment, as well as the cooperative relationship in economic and tourism development between Vietnam and the United States. Australian news outlet ABC News recently published an article exploring why Vietnamese bread or bánh mì, a simple dish with a special historical story, has become an Aussie obsession. The article begins with a vivid description of the traditional Vietnamese bánh mì, a crispy crust, tangy pickled vegetable, pate, mayonnaise, topped with fresh coriander, chili, and flavorful fillings. These elements have made bánh mì a favorite lunchtime choice for Australians. The article also quotes Dr. Anh Nguyễn Austin from the Australian National University, who observes that Vietnamese bánh mì is fluffier and lighter than the traditional baguette. The fusion of pate, chả lụa, and the baguette exemplifies the Vietnamese people's ability to reserve their identity while embracing integration. bánh mì continues to grow in popularity across Australia. In fact, many food lovers have become so passionate about bánh mì that they have chosen to travel to Vietnam to explore its culinary art and cultural identity with a long history firsthand. And that also wraps up our bulletin. Thanks for your watching and goodbye for now.